Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with, and y'all already know what time it is by the title. We got a new sneaker and clothing haul on the way. Now, I have been kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna show you guys a stack, because we got a lot of stuff in the back, as you guys can see. New pickups from Nike. Finally got my Kids See Ghost and Cactus Plant flea market stuff in Billionaire Boys Club, Sample, Rothko, 10 Deep, a Cold Wall here in Preston. You guys get the idea. We got a lot of shit. Let me go ahead and figure out how to get these stacks right, and I'll show y'all. So as you guys can see, these are the stacks. 1 stack, 2 stack. Yeah, we got a lot of shit to get into. So without further ado, like I always say, bro, if you're looking for anything that you see in the haul, I would try to leave every single link down below for you. If it's not there, then I'm probably just working on it, or I had to run out for a bit. So these are the stacks. Blam, you guys see it. Blam, you guys see it. Right stack is looking stronger than the left stack, but trust me, it's good shit in both. But let's go ahead and get into this sneaker and clothing haul, because I gotta put this shit down and try not to drop it. So to go ahead and get started on this one, I gotta start with the certified banger. These are dropping from Sample Industries on February 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and this is the highly explosive puffer jacket, and the colorway is iridescent olive. So let me run through it. Obviously it's going to be more of that puffy fitting jacket, so I would say as far as sizing go, I would go up a size to be the most comfortable, because this joint is puffy. It's a 300 GSM foam fill, and all these details you guys are seeing is in 3M. So you got silver zip, black zip pulls, 3M on the front left chest, has a caution hazardous sample going around the neck in 3M, and then this big hazard sign on the back is 3M as well. So we're definitely getting the 3M popping on this jacket. And I think one of my favorite things about this jacket is this material. I love brands like Stone Island and stuff that do like that metal material, and this isn't exactly the metal material, but it's getting into that iridescent, like when the sun hits it, it acts a different way from when it's in the shade. I'm pretty sure you guys get what I'm saying. There is a front left chest pocket. There are kind of like asymmetrical sheaths for the zipper on the front. One of few on the right sleeve is in 3M, and it does also have Velcro on the wrist, so if you just want to tighten it up a little bit, you can do that. Listen, follow at SMPLIND to stay up with it, and I can't wait to drop these on you guys. So highly explosive puffers coming out very soon. Link is down below. Now next up, I know I would usually kind of just stay in order of like t-shirts, accessories and stuff, but I had a couple loose pickups that I have in the stacks as well, and these ones right here I actually copped off of Jack Threads. Yes, I went on Jack Threads and finally bought a pair of these pants. Now this is the Rothko BDU, basically military cargo pant, and they're pretty, you know, basic. They're pretty standard. They're not gonna blow you away with the quality or anything, but if you just want some loose fitting like fatigue camo pants, these could work for you. Now I do have these in a size large, and the fit is not weird. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird. It says fits 35 to 39 inch waist. I'm a 36, and the waist is still kind of small on me, but the bottom of the pants fit fine. Like the waist and the hips are but the actual bottom of the pants are fine. And the sneakers I have on when I'm wearing these are a shoe we're gonna be talking about a little bit later. And usually I just wear mine kind of cinched up. I kind of tighten up these drawstrings at the bottom, but I don't know what it is about just wearing them loose. It's a freeing feeling. I don't know. But these are the Rothko BDU Army Camo Pants. I got these on Jack Threads for like 30% off. And it came within a couple days. It was fine. There was no problems. I haven't bought anything off of Jack Threads since they wiped the whole site and restarted it and wiped all my points off the site like I didn't exist. Yes. They did that. It was almost like Karma Loop all over again. I know the new Supreme season is upon us, and that just lets you know how long this has been sitting around in a bag. It's literally been sitting in this package until this week, and I was like, yo, didn't I buy a Supreme tee like the last 2 weeks? And here it is. Supreme box logo on the front. And I wasn't going too hard or too heavy with Supreme pickups. I just really go for the stuff that I really like. But this is the Bombay tee. You have the Bombay sticker right here. It's the same as the graphic, and it's just an all over black tee, size XL from Supreme. Like I said, I'm pretty picky with my Supreme pickups, but I really like the graphic on this particular t-shirt, and I really was trying to grab it in gray. I remember when it initially came out, but I was only able to grab it in black. So the Bombay tee from Supreme, probably one of my favorite t-shirts from last season. I know spring and summer is upon us, but for right now, some old fall winter 18 stuff, and I'll be looking forward to see what they're dropping this year.
This shit sound like Louis, Future Louis. Yeah. Turn a sad hoe into a folk groupie. Yeah. No little jacket, yeah, that cost too much. Yeah. Walk up in it, I buy too much stuff. Yeah. Come on, take our song, yeah.
Now, up next, I got a couple new pickups from Billionaire Boys Club from the homies over at Privé, and there's actually a code. If you spend $100 or more on BBC, you get 20% off. Code is Run It Up. Blam. There's some savings for you. Now, first up, I'm starting with this Scully. This is the tonal camo Scully from Billionaire Boys Club. It's an all over red. Not too much to say. It's just a nice kind of camoed out red Scully with the BBC logo on the front. Up next, we got this Nagano knit long sleeve. And you guys know I'm kind of a sucker for, I'm not exactly sure, this art style, maybe like pinup type art styles on t-shirts. So I really was digging this one. Once again, come from Billionaire Boys Club with that Olympic feel to it. You got the Olympic BBC astronaut helmets on the front, blue, yellow, black, red, green. And then as you flip to the sleeves, it does say Winter Games. And then on the back, you have the, and once again, putting this in quotations, pinup roller skater. And this says Nagano 1998 Winter Games Sports Dehiver. I'm gonna act like that's exactly how you say it. But the Nagano knit long sleeve, definitely a heavier long sleeve, which is why I think they label it as a knit, but a definite nice long sleeve tee with that Olympic feel to it. And I was really digging the back on this long sleeve. Up next, we have the helmet knit tee right here. And this is once again that heavier feeling tee, but this is Flock, and I always forget that name. So basically Flock, this helmet on the front and this all over camo, is kind of like a felt material that you feel on like a pool table. So it's a nice added texture to the t-shirt. You have that in camo all over the front, and then towards the back you have Billionaire Boys Club in a navy blue Flock on the back. Just a flip on the classic astronaut helmet tee, all over white. Pretty nice, pretty clean tee right here. Now, last but definitely not least, you have the runner hoodie and what they're calling hemlock. I'm assuming that is what this camo pattern is. Really crazy camo pattern. One thing I will say about Billionaire Boys Club hoodies, it seems like they're definitely more fitted. They are definitely a stronger, heavier French terry cotton, and to me, I don't know, to me it fits a little slim, just a little bit in the size. But as far as the overall color and the print and all that and the quality, I think they actually really nice hoodie.
BB's on the belt, yeah. Need a Lego, worry too much by myself, yeah. MBD 2 going on 3 months, yeah. Starting to think I wear myself too much, yeah. Smoke this blunt and I relax, yeah. Blood plug gave me pills and I relax, yeah. Damn it, walking.
So these next pickups that I got right here are my, you know, more designer, high fashion kind of pickups. And I grabbed all this stuff off of Essence, and a lot of this stuff was on sale for a very good price. And I like when Essence has these sales because you guys know I'm not too heavy into some of the more designer stuff, but when brands have sales or sites have sales, it gives me a chance to check out something, maybe a t-shirt or maybe a hoodie, and just see if I'm fucking with it. So first off, I'm gonna jump into these two little small pickups. I'm gonna get a little closer, okay? I'm sorry, I gotta pull up a little bit. Now I have a pair of socks from a Cold Wall. I don't really need to get too much into it. I've been wanting to try out some of the Cold Wall stuff for a little while. Wasn't sure if I was copping the Cold Wall Forces, and I copped some Cold Wall socks, all over gray with the blue writing on the side. Okay, they're socks. Not too much else to say about those. And I picked up this as well. I needed a card holder. Now I've been running with the same wallet. The Herschel Supply wallet has been lasting me for years. It is somewhere around here, the camo guy, and I still use it to this day. But I wanted to grab a card holder, and this one is from a Cold Wall. I think it was about 70 bucks, and I think it's called like the asymmetrical card holder or something like that, but it's pretty basic. It's not really a lot going on here. So as you guys can see, it's just an all over black leather card holder in this weird form factor. So that once again is from a Cold Wall, and it's just 2 pieces of leather basically stitched together. So let's hop into the tees first. I just got this tee from a Cold Wall, and I wasn't sure how this stuff was going to fit. You know, usually it's okay to go with your true size, especially if they fit oversized or boxy, but I had never copped anything from a Cold Wall before. I had looked at a lot of their stuff, I've seen a lot of their stuff, but I've never pulled the trigger on anything. And I got this tee in a size 2X, and it is wide, it is big, and it does fit oversized and floaty on me, but I really wasn't mad at it. It was actually really cozy when I wore it. It's not too much going on. I will say though that the quality on the tee is nice, and I believe I paid about 70 or 80 for it, which is still a lot for a graphic tee. But when you start talking about more designer shit, I mean, that's just kind of comes with the higher price. But I was lucky to get it on sale rather than paying the full price. Now these next 2 tees are both from Heron Preston. That is not a new name. I have a couple Heron Preston pieces, and whenever it goes on sale, especially this tee right here, which one may be my favorite Heron Preston tee ever, I was pretty hyped that this one went on sale. But I copped this one too. I only have that navy blue Heron graphic t-shirt, so I went ahead and grabbed this one. It's in all over black. It is longer, it is a bit oversized, size XL, and I'm 6'1", and it's still pretty long on me. The one thing I will say about that is when you're wearing jackets and stuff, there's usually something down here that will show below the jacket, letting you know that there is a Heron Preston tee under it, which is a nice subtle flex. And then you have the big Heron graphic in grayscale or black and white, and then you have Heron in orange. Definitely a nice tee, and I had a fit to go with me to Vegas with this t-shirt, those camo Rothko pants, and a sneaker that is not here yet, but when I get back, trust me, big sneaker unboxing once I get back. Now the usual Heron Preston tag that is down here is actually right here behind the neck, and all in all, a very nice tee. Once again, quality is nice, a nice heavier cotton t-shirt, and very satisfied with the purchase. And last up, this Heron Preston airbrush t-shirt, bruh. Man, the airbrush, the coloring, they really killed it with this t-shirt right here on the, and when I'm wearing it, a lot of you guys are asking me where I got it from. So Essence, hopefully you watch this video to know, but you have Heron on the front and like these crazy colors, man. Lime greens, blues, yellows, black. You guys know I like my colors, and this tee is just so dope. Love it. Down here, Heron Preston tag on the lower left. Got that embroidery on the right sleeve on this guy, and then towards the back on this t-shirt is a little bit more embroidery, but I do like that just little hit of more Heron Preston flex on it. The Heron in the back and this crazy washed out acid type yellow colorway. So this airbrush tee, probably one of my favorite tees of this whole haul for sure, coming in from Heron Preston, and I got this one on sale. It was still expensive, but I've been wanting this tee or the hoodie for a very long time. So once I seen it in my size, I went ahead and grabbed it. So if you peeped the latest sneaker rotation, you guys know I talked about these a bit already, but this is the Reebok Club C in vintage, the vintage colorway. As far as sizing go, you can go true to size, and I think these retail for about 90 or 100, but I got these shoes for $60. 60 bucks, bruh. A big steal in my opinion, and I really like these just because the quality of leather is actually very nice. The colorway is nice too, with this bright vibrant green. You have the vintage tongue, it has like that orangish tint to it, and it's just a very nice pair of sneakers. And for $60, you really cannot beat it when you're thinking about a nice budget sneaker that you can wear. It's all over leather, no meshes, no none of that. So even in the rain, snow, you could do, you know, that does work, but I think rain and those colder conditions, these can still work based off of material. So the Reebok Club C and the vintage overall colorway, super nice, and they're gonna work with a lot of different outfits. A good sneaker for especially 60 bucks to throw on when you don't want to mess up any of your nicer stuff, because this is still a nice pair of sneakers right here. So with that being said, that's everything from the Essence box. I got one more loose pickup, some Kitsy Ghost stuff, and then we gotta get into the sneakers. Now this quick pickup right here is actually from the homies over at Commonwealth. I copped this maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, but I never got a chance or put it on for a video. But this is the La Madonna tee. Now I actually copped this before I copped the hoodie from the homies at Privé, and I just really liked this graphic, bro. I like the tearaway graphic thing that they've been doing for a few different collections now. And if you watched probably the last clothing haul, you would have seen something very similar to this, so I'm not gonna go over a lot. I just like it in that gray colorway, black writing on the sleeve, 10 deep on the front left chest, and that Sound and Fury logo just repeated on over. And XL is fine. These run true to size. Very dope tee. Caught this at Commonwealth, but I'm pretty sure if you search La Madonna 10 deep tee, you'll be able to find this, maybe even just on 10 deep site.
I see a dead man walking. I see a dead man walking. Dead man walking. Come on, think I saw him, yeah. Fendi on Chanel, yeah. BB's on the belt, yeah. Need a Lego, worry too much by myself, yeah.
So next up and last up as far as clothing goes, we have these right here, and these are actually from KanyeWest.com. This was the Kitsy Ghost Camp Flognaw merch that I think they dropped it on November 12th, and I didn't get it until January. So they were a bit late on the pre-order, which I'm not surprised by. As long as the quality was there, I wasn't really going to be angry. And these are some very cozy and heavy hoodies and crew necks. So I guess we'll start off with the one on the bottom, and then we'll work my way to my favorite. Now y'all know I copped the original one that dropped on cactusplantfleamarket.com, and super nice, and these things definitely do run oversized. I'm wearing an XL, and these joints are wide, my boy, wide. So the XL really fits like a double X to a 3X as far as width goes. They are very large and in charge pieces, trust me. This one is a crew neck in Oliver Brown, Lucky Me, I See Ghost. And one thing I will say is that some of the puff print that is on these hoodies and stuff doesn't feel as good as the one that I bought, you know, straight off of Cactus Plant Flea Market. And I'm kind of glad, because the one I bought from Cactus Plant Flea Market was double the price of all of these items. Not together, but them separately. So I was really hoping that that was a little bit better version of this than these. But these are still very nice. If you're trying to get one, trust me, you will not be disappointed once you get it in. And then on the back, you have clamp, all right? Camp Flognaw, November 11th. I was not able to go to that event because I am not in Cali, but one year I would like to go. So that's the first Camp Flognaw Kitsy Ghost Cactus Plant Flea Market. That's a lot of shit to say, and I'm not saying that every time, so just know that name, all that, it's for everything else right here. Up next, I have this crew neck right here, and this is in a lighter, more so of a tan colorway. It says I Heart Ghost or I Feel Ghost on the front. Still has that puff print, but not as puffy on the front right here. Now towards the back on this one, it is a lot different. It says Kitsy Ghost, Kanye and Kid Cudi, Los Angeles, Sunday, November 11, 2018, Camp Flognaw. And I really like this one because it had all that info on the back. You guys know how we look at vintage stuff now. Depending on what Kanye does, I mean, Kid Cudi and Kanye are already legends, but depending on how Kanye wants to act, who knows how much this could be worth in the future. I didn't buy it with intent to sell it. I bought it with intent to keep it. Who knows, man? Maybe in 20 years this could be a grail piece. And I think that's one of the things where I like this versus like the Wyoming shit. Like I got the Wyoming hoodies, like I have them over there, and every time I'm gonna wear one of them, I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this shit, bro. This shit I'll actually wear. This shit to me is definitely way better quality, and I like this type of merch, if you want to call it that, from artists. Last up, you have this hoodie right here, and this one was definitely my favorite. Now the color is basically like a dark brown or a charcoal, and I like this one because it flipped a lot of the colors from my original piece and the two pieces that you guys just saw. Of course, this is a hoodie versus a crew neck. Big hoodie, big heavy hoodie on this, and it says Camp Flog Gnaw November 11th. So my personal favorite will definitely be this one because it's like the one that changed up and really flipped the colors that was on it. But once again, all this stuff runs really big, so if you're looking to grab any of the stuff maybe on Grailed or something like that, just know that it fits really big. So if you want it more fitting, if I wanted it to fit like perfect, maybe I may have gone like 2 sizes down to like, I know it's weird because I usually wear XL, but I probably would have grabbed a medium. But knowing me, I would have just went 1 size down, went with the large. If it's a little too big, I would have tried to shrink it. But I mean, oversized stuff, I mean, that's in, so it's not really a problem if you're, you know, clothes fit big. Not a problem at all. And to end this video off, I got 2 more sneaker pickups. One of these is a one of one that I created through Nike, and then this one right here is another Nike pickup. Now I'm gonna go through this one first because I was dying to see them in hand, and that is the Air Max Light 2. I told y'all that I had caught them. I've had these since they dropped. I caught them off of SNS, as you guys can see, and this one is like the gold royal blue, and I kind of want to say infrared, but it's a pretty pinkish color on the actual swoosh. Now I went ahead and grabbed these in a size 12, and I will say that they fit to me true to size. And this was a Nike model that I was not familiar with at all. I saw that they were bringing it back, they were retroing it, and even though it was a model that I'd never seen, I thought it was pretty clean, and some of the colorways that they were going to be dropping were pretty clean as well. So the Air Max Light 2, and I guess it's University Gold, I believe is the colorway on these. Materials aren't all that, but it is some mesh, some leather, some suede on it, and some 3M hits. So Air Max Light 2 University Gold, infrared or pink and blue. Definitely a dope sneaker, and I will talk more about these once I get back home. Now these right here was actually, I don't know if they're gonna call it Nike really ID anymore, but it does say Nike by you on the top of the box, and it's basically their new way of saying Nike ID. There you go, Nike by you on the box. And this was a limited time like a Nike ID option that you could do. I really dig the new boxes. It's really clean. And these are a 270 bowfin. And I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about, I believe how you say it is Maharishi or Rishi. I'm not too sure. I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me. All I know is that they did a little collab with Travis Scott. That's about all. But the bowfins are right here, and this was my Nike ID. And if I would have known that, I knew it was Sherpa, but I did not know the Sherpa was this strong on the shoe. I thought it was going to be like a lower Sherpa, but these joints, the Sherpa is very thick all around the sneaker. And the grays, that's one thing when you do a Nike ID, you know, the color on the screen isn't always the exact color of how it's gonna look in person. And that's how I kind of feel about some of the aspects of the sneaker that I did. Now the camo on the upper is 3M. There are little details that are on the sneaker that you can't do anymore. The Maharishi like logoing, different things like that towards the toes, the Nike swoosh on the right toe as well. There's even a camo down here on the air bubble. I wasn't sure if I wanted to just do it all white. I really like the look of the white sole on these, but I didn't know if I wanted to do white on the air bubble or do all black or do the camo. And you know, just because I had the option, I did the camo, and it really doesn't take away too much from the shoe. But definitely on feet, I haven't done a review on the bowfin. I want to do a review on these once I get back. On feet, to me, these things always fit kind of snug. They fit kind of weird in the toe. So I would say definitely go a half size up. But this is my one of one custom Nike that I made, and unfortunately, if you still could, I would link you, but I don't believe you can make this one anymore. I've been wanting to cop a pair of bowfins for a while, and when I saw the chance to just do my own sneaker, my own Nike ID, make something unique to me, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. So Nike Maharishi and the bowfin 270, guys, this is my sneaker. But listen, man, that is it for the clothing haul, the sneakers, everything. You guys let me know what was your favorite pickup. Once again, sample highly explosive puffers are dropping February 9th at 8 p.m. EST. That will be the top link down below. Hey, much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, of course. Hold on, I got him right here. Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Hey, hopefully the videos have been dropping. I'm traveling, but I am breaking my neck. I'm at breakneck speeds right now, trying to get some videos out for y'all. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the haul. See you on the next one. Peace.
My plug gave me pills and I relaxed. Yeah. Damn it, walking.